Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's go. 10 minutes of countdown. Let's break it down. The weekly candle, the monthly candle. Can you handle it? Bitcoin pumping. Bang it to the upside. I called it with a 200 MA on the 1 hour time frame. We showed you how to get it in. Let's show you how to do it again for the rest of the week. Let's school you on this Bitcoin thing. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. God bless you all for being here, baby. Let's get ready for Bitcoin and the monthly candle. Let's get ready for Bitcoin and the weekly candle. Let's get ready for Bitcoin and the monthly and the weekly candle close. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I think I wasn't going to make it. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in for the monthly and the weekly candle close for Bitcoin. Shout out to everybody here to see Bitcoin get this massive pump to the upside, up the measured move to my target, 62,800. We even showed you there was liquidity there. BOOKMAP said there was a chance we could kiss that level, and we did. I talked about if the 50-minute broke above the 200 SMA there, that's a bullish sign. We got it. First, it started with the 7-minute breaking above the 200. That's the beginning of the trade. And it all starts really when the 1-minute here broke above the 200. You could have got into the trade right here, like I talk about, for massive gains right there, for just a huge pump to the upside right there. The entrance in at 6:08 in the afternoon right there told you exactly what to do. When the price gets above the 200 SMA, you can open up a long. I talk about it all the time. Again, I'll talk about it till I'm blue in the face. People just be like, for the non-believers. And then the 1 hour broke above the 200, which is a bullish sign. And I told you, then we had the 21. We talked about this earlier today, remember? We said how we front run the Golden Cross because the Golden Cross is going to come like this and we're going to be somewhere over here, right? Anyway, and I told you how because we can see the moving averages, we can see where price action's likely going to go, right? And we went over this just in depth as a team and as a group. This morning, we showed you the liquidity to the upside. Now they've built more liquidity all the way up to 65,000. Looks like they want to go after the shorts here after the close. So let's take a look at what happened. We're going to break down the bigger candle and the smaller stuff. I'm super excited, but this is a big move. And all that DCAing that we did into these smaller projects, all the coins that we bought in, if this could be the reversal, the last time we got above the 1 hour like this after a dump, it was somewhere like that right there. And we went from 62,000 all the way back up to 72. That's a $10,000 move right there. See it? Above the 200 on the 1 hour. And here we are again, just beginning a possible big journey here for Bitcoin. Oh, we're bouncing back. Okay. I tried to get more Nacho. I did not. Did anybody get Nacho? All right. Let's take a look now at what's happening here on the monthly candle close for Bitcoin. And what an insane month it was for BTC. Shout out to all my lovers of life. Shout out to all the crypto lifers out there on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday night. God bless each and every one of you for kicking it with the lifer. Samuel James Peasy, I love you. You got Nacho. Few of our members did. They won't give me any, sir. No, I had issues sending Kaspa to the wallet. It's okay. I'll get it tomorrow. I was not able to get Nacho. I still can't get it. I don't know why. Kaspa about to vanish like the friendly ghost. Oh my gosh, right? Let's take a look at the monthly. We opened at 67,540. The high was 71,997.02. The low was $58,402 even. The candle would close at 62,772 and 1 penny, down $4,768 even. Down 7.06% on the month for Bitcoin. A bearish month, but an indecision doji, and really just represents the fact that the monthly seems to be making a bit of a flag here, getting ready for a massive move up, somewhere to about $120,000 here for Bitcoin in December of 2024. All right. Again, that's what the monthly says. I'm not saying that's guaranteed, but it's something that could definitely, possibly play out. We have beautiful monthly support here at about 60,000 that we have not broken. You can see here, and we'll see exactly where it is by the candles. This candle would open at 61,300. So 61.3, and you can see we've dipped below, but here, candle closed above it. If this candle, so as long as we keep closing candles above that level and above 58,800, look, monthly, I mean, that's strong monthly support and resistance. We're almost SR flipping on the monthly, as you can see, and it's kind of, that's what's happening. Bitcoin SR flips, bounces off the flag. There's even a bigger possible channel there, right? But, I mean, if we take the whole, maybe $127,000 Bitcoin. But I like what I'm seeing on the monthly. We didn't close bearishly below key resistance or, below key, previous resistance, which was support. We didn't close below support. So things are looking good on the monthly for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the weekly for BTC. And the weekly actually came through pretty strong. Look at the size of the wick. So the weekly, we opened at 63,210 and 1 penny. The high was 63,369 and 80 cents. The low was 58,402 and even. And we would close at 62,772 and a penny. Down $438, down 0.69% on the 69, as we're at 6269 right there. So we got, and that's what's called a bullish pin bar. A bullish pin bar, a lot of wick to the downside with less wick to the upside. A bullish hammer. It is a red candle. I'd like to be green, but it does show we can possibly reverse from this candle. Even after this green candle, we did get a dump, but we did eventually get somewhat of a reversal here. It is a higher low on the weekly, as you can see. We did close a candle above these two lows. We did not close a candle below the low at $61,400. All right. And where this candle would open, 64,000 even. All right. Actually, 61,400. 61.4. So, hey, as long as we stay above 61.4 on the weekly, that's that support that we've made. Let's hold it down. All right. Back to my key places. We have to get back above 65.5 to remain bullish. Love this part of the track. It's so hot. Gotta love it. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. This live stream was the weekly candle close, the only one for Bitcoin every single Sunday night. It'll get you going. And if you're in my trading group and you watched my morning update, you talked about that flag on that 50-minute. I showed you what was cracking. We did get a pump to the upside for Bitcoin. Not like it's the biggest thing ever, but it was a nice pump for BTC. Bit of a falling wedge here too as well for Bitcoin on the RSI. Could we begin to break out of this one to the upside? That's what we're looking for here for Bitcoin, right? Oversold in the stochastics, MACD turning, everything looking like we could get a bit of a move here and get a bounce after this beautiful wick for BTC. And you can draw this flag here and still say, okay, symmetrical triangle, you're on. Let's get the bounce though. We've been clobbered all week. It's time for some relief rally, at least here for Bitcoin. We can defy the fact that this is, see, the beautiful thing about this pump here would negate this M pattern dump, right? And the fact that we wicked pretty nicely is starting to negate it, but it's not over, right? We really need this bounce. It could take 1, 2, 3 weeks even just to get up here. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take the slow burn on the summer. But, it could be worse. The weekly, to me, closed somewhat bullish compared to what it could have been. And we got back above some key levels for BTC. All right, not amazing, but I'll take it one step, one day, one candle at a time. How do you feel about the CME gap to 30,000? I don't feel when it comes to cryptocurrency. I just look. So I'd have to take a look at that and see if that's just hearsay or if that's a real gap. A lot of times someone like suggests a gap that I see is not even real, but we'll see. Usually you lifers are spot on. So if there's a gap there, I'm pretty sure you guys are right. So we'll take a look at what you're saying. All right. Taking gains on today's pump. Yes, sir. Thanks to Sammy, Rave Song Records, and Master Friend making gains, baby. Hey, all you had to know was how to use that 200 SMA. That's it. And nothing else. And nothing else. Okay. Lifer called the move up this morning. Shout out to Bob Franklin. I guess I did. Who here learned how to trade the move this morning with the Lifer? Put a 333 if you made gains with the Lifer. Put a 333 if you learned how to trade with me. And if you saw me make the call, you believe I made the call. All right. Hoppy is public. Thank you, sir, for the call. Shout out to Patrio Corbalon. Hoppy has been hot. It's been something that just does not stop. Once we saw Hoppy just continued to make gains. All right. Look at that thing. Just doing damage up the cup and handle. It's in another little handle. Can it continue to the upside? We already called that initial move. Can Hoppy continue here? You would watch it out this little flag. You would take this leg, and this is where Hoppy would go. Next stop for Hoppy says it could make another 120% gain, actually a little less now. About 93% gain back to 1673 at a $37 million market cap, and we called this cup and handle hidden bullish divergence right there. Perfect entry for Hoppy. Still continuing to hold its gain and continuing to pump. Do me dirty, baby. Wow, that sounds crazy. Shout out. Thanks for your teaching, Sam. What a discovery. Amen. Dario. Somebody say friend. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Master Friend in the house. Lifer Adam in the house. CME gaps are like gravitational pulls. Funny. That's it. That's all the 333s. I thought we'd be filled with 333s. Shout out to Ray Gutowski in the house. Thought about you today, Ray. Hope everything's going well with you and yours, man. God bless you and your family, man. Thank you. Is there anything to the fact with the inflation during the past cycle, Bitcoin has to hit 79K to make all the time I consider Bidenomics? Bro, no one's speaking about ENS, Ethereum, names over 20% in the day. ENS likes to get a little pump when Bitcoin starts to make gains. For sure. All right. Let's keep moving forward for Bitcoin. So the 3-day chart finally getting a beautiful candle. That's a bullish engulfing candle right there too. And that suggests we can get a big reversal here. You're finally very oversold on the stochastics RSI on the 3-day chart for BTC. Let's go to the daily. The daily showing signs of life here as well. Not absolutely amazing, but that's a breakout on the daily. Look, resistance. Look at how many days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, you've been resisting that trend line since the beginning of June. An entire month of resistance. Finally, bing. Doesn't mean it could be a bull trap. Doesn't mean we're out forever, but it means we got out. And at least at the present moment in time, you have broken through 61,800 for Bitcoin. You've broken above the resistance. All right. Above the 21-day moving average there. I like that. 8-hour time frame. Got above the 20 with the scoop. Now you need to get above the 50 and then to that 2. The 4-hour now needs to make the jump up to the 200 SMA. That is the next big move that's likely going to happen. We're above the point of control. We have a gap here. Let's head on into liquidity at 65.5. That's the next big zone, the weekly support of resistance. This time we break 65.5. It may be the last time. We may never go below it again. I would like that if we just never do that again. Get above 65.5, hold the weekly support of resistance, and call it a day. And you can stick a fork in it, and we can say it's done. Right now, the 1 hour is a little too far away for the 21-day moving average. Looks to me like it's going to have to come kiss it. Likely that it's going to be more in the falling wedge area based on where the 21 is. Price action likes to revisit the 21. This is folklore. This is what happens. This is trading mythology. All right. That's likely going to play out. Just make sure Bitcoin does not lose support or resistance here on the 1 hour at about 62,126. 62.2, the key area that I kept talking about over and over again, 62,200. If we break the value area low at 63, we could fill the whole value area up to 71. All area, yeah, very similar. Yes, you are spot on, my friend Tesla man. Bada bing, I trade Doge alone. Figure it out. Mafiz Ahmed. Yeah, that's the best part. No more 20 coins with the same ticker. I know, we like that on Kaspa. Exactly. DK knows, baby. Send it, Hoppy. Great TA, Crypto Lifer. Shout out to Apexi. Ice. The Roland Radio Show. The Roland Road Show. How about PEIPEI? The Chinese, right? There's the Chinese meme. Let's go. Shout out to Fidel Escobar in the house, holding me down like the brother that I never had, but I always wanted. Fidel, I love you. Hope everything's going well with you and yours, my man. You are a blessed individual. You know that because you got a heart of gold and a spirit of a warrior. Most people have neither. May you say amen in gratitude for both. Soldier of the warrior of the light, my friend. May blessings be upon you every day you walk this earth, Fidel. And thank you for all the support you've constantly given me throughout your life. I feel blessed to have people like you. Look at the 15-minute here. Coming back down. So we want to see the 50-minute get a bit of a bounce. 21's a little far away, but we could get a bounce. We could kind of start to consolidate sideways, see? And our next move would take us to 64,300. That would be the next kind of measured move here for Bitcoin. Look at the 7-minute time frame, also wanting to get a bit of a bounce. And the 1-minute hit just breached that 200 again for that beautiful move that I call out for you guys all the time, and that boom. And then there we are, making this kind of falling wedge here for Bitcoin. About to go on a legacy tour, man, with this indicator, these indicators, but you'll see what I'm saying. But look, I mean, bit of a falling wedge here. You now have a little SR flip going. You got to get back above support 62.8, right? So we'll see. Watch the 1 minute 200. If you lose that, that could spell some trouble, but it's more likely that we bounce off of it here. It's looking pretty bullish tonight, I have to be honest, for a Sunday night. And you can kind of feel the bullishness. You can smell the bullishness in the air for Bitcoin. Again, at the same time, watch us just come and dump all the way to the down, you know. We do have to revisit the 21 there, and it could be a vicious move. Let me go back to the 1 hour here. Yeah, we could still get a pretty nasty dump all the way back down to support. And that would be bullish if we retested that and then bounced off 62,260. The 21's pretty far away. We would have to come further down to revisit it. Makes perfect sense to me. I went from 50K to 3.5 in 8-month trading DEX coins. Using your TA in strategies. That's insane. He said he went from 15,000 to 3.4 million. Trading DEX? What are DEX coins? Shout out to Jennifer Moffitt, After Hours Investing, Crypto Buddy, and Splash. Let's go, another good entry. Shout out to Bada Bing Away. So yeah, it looks like we would come back down to the 21-day moving average. But I'd keep the 7 to the 15 open while I'm watching price action here. But I'm looking for some type of rollover personally. I want that 1 hour, a little overbought, needs to kind of pull back a little bit now. So you're likely going to pull back for the 1 hour back to the 21. Then we can do business as usual for Bitcoin. Congratulations with Samira. She's beautiful, baby. Can we go over COTI, please? Shout out to Dopamine Wave Pool. And everybody knows I had my third daughter on the 26th of June. I can't believe it's already been 4 days. She was already been born. It would be funny. She was just born and now boom. Before you know it, she'll be a year old. It'd be crazy, right? It's Monday morning somewhere. A lot of liquidity at 61,000 on the heat map. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, when I look at BOOKMAP, the most volume, though, is above us all the way at 65. It suggests that we go further to the upside. The volume has switched and the liquidity has switched above us, and it's higher than it used to be. So it is what it is. decentralized exchange, DEX coins. I'm just messing around with you guys, man. Come on, man. Are you serious? What are DEX coins? You don't know. Let's take a look at ONDO here on MEXC. ONDO is something that I would highly likely be all in on, and I am all in on. Like, I have a big old bag of ONDO, and I talked about it. If you got an ONDO when I did, you're in the money. You never lost any money. You're still in gain. And ONDO literally is holding on, but looks like it's going to pump so dang hard. It's got this leg, then it's got this second leg. But I'm telling you right now, ONDO about to hit 188 and then rip possibly up to 243. I mean, this thing looks like it could take some names down, right? ONDO, next target. I'd be loading up on ONDO anything above 97, above $1. Even if it takes, I don't know, 5 or 6 more days to go sideways, maybe a week or 2. I don't care. ONDO, baby, ONDO. And these are your next leg ups for ONDO. I'm telling you, I'm spot on with this stuff. And once this market turns, it's going to turn fast. Everyone's going to wish that they never got out. We're going to make money hand over fist yet again. Heck, our Kaspa bags are at an all-time high. You're not in a bear market when your bags are at an all-time high. Remember that. Coins don't hit all-time highs at bear markets. Kaspa is booming. ONDO's doing pretty cool. It's almost right near its all-time high. There's a lot of coins, everybody, that are really doing damage. Look at this RWA behemoth about to pump so hard. So you do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor, but I could see where the money is flowing in cryptocurrency by looking at the technical analysis and understanding what's happening in these ecosystems. ONDO is my biggest bag by far. Always hold up. Doesn't dump bad. You hold bags of ONDO, you are chilling right now. And it balanced off maybe some of the other bags, speculative bags too as well. ONDO, baby, ONDO. And that's something I would definitely pay attention to. Oh yeah, baby. Who here likes their ONDO bag? I really am going to buy a condo with the ONDO. I'm going to do it. Everyone says it. I'm going to do it. I have 10K worth of data that I've been holding for at least 4 years. It's been doing nothing but going down. Any suggestions? I believe data comes back over time, but they stopped the live streaming. Like, I can't live stream anymore. Like, they took away some of the things they had. I don't know why they would do that. They were moving pretty hot. So, I'm going to start a poll here. All right. If you had to choose, hold on, what? Okay. If you had to choose, which one have you had to choose? ONDO, right? Or Kaspa? Let's see what people say. I think I know the answer here. We'll see what happens though. I think that's a tough call, but which coin, which one? Oh, I made a mistake, but you guys know what I mean. Of course I made a typo, but which on if you had to choose? But you guys know what I'm saying. Which one if you had to choose? ONDO or Kaspa? Let me know in the comments what you're thinking. All right. Swap theta to Kaspa. Thank me later. Shout out to David. I bought ONDO at 0.6 because of a friend of mine, Toby. Now we're riding the pump, baby. Shout out to Noini. God bless you, Noini. And you know what's up. I love being here with each and every one of you every single day. We did our morning stream on Saturday, our Saturday night, our morning stream on Sunday, our Sunday night. We never take a day off. It does not matter. We're here for you every single day. We're showing you what's hot, what's not, what I'm picking up, what I'm putting down, and what I'm seeing in these markets. Don't forget about my left, baby. Coins you're going to forget about, I'm going to remind you. I'm going to stay on it all the time. You're going to be like, no, I'm going to be like, yes. Bit of a cup and handle here. Lost the 200. We're going to have to regain that. Once you regain the 200 on any of these coins, that is going to be a monster move. They're all going to start recovering pretty nicely and pumping pretty fast. All coins don't take long to recover. They just wait for Bitcoin to kind of show signs of life. And once Bitcoin shows that it's not going to go all the way to the tubes, all coins. So I would watch for this to consolidate. Good price to me right there at 21 cents. I own this. I like it at this price, but you do whatever makes you happy. Sam working again. Shout out to Paul Wood. BlackRock only invested Bitcoin and Kaspa so far. Amen. And jump on into the Crypto Lifer. If you want to join the trading group, hit the link right here. Bang, bang, bang. You want to trade where we trade, where Kaspa first ever came out, where the hottest coins ever first come, where you can get these coins where you can't get them anywhere else. I'm telling you, some coins you can't get them anywhere else, but MEXC is the place to be. 0% spot maker fee, 0 spot taker fee. Look, they just made that 0 again. They haven't done that in a long time. So they just brought spot back to 0 again. You can trade spot for free without ever paying. So you can DCA now into your favorite coins without paying any money at all. I think that's what the key was back in the bear market. Pretty awesome if you think about it. Pretty awesome. So get excited. And that's where we trade futures here all the time on MEXC. And that's where that trade right there, once the 200 broke, boom. Gains, baby, gains. And the 1 hour just breaking above the 200 is another catalyst for a possible bigger move here to the upside. A lot of times it really does create a frenzy here. You'd be waiting for the 2 hour to get above this. And once the 2 hour breaks, boom, it's gone. Then we'll hit the 4 hour and then things will just get out of control here for bitty Bitcoin. I wouldn't be surprised if you open up along with a stop here and it continues to rip all the way up to the upside here for Bitcoin. But only time will tell. I like what we're seeing though, a bit of an Adam and Eve almost. And all about that 200, baby. All about that 200, man. Wow, so things are looking pretty good for Bitcoin. 62,800, the 1 hour getting a move back to the upside here. The 15-minute getting legs. Honestly, we're too far away from that 21 on the 1 hour. We really are. So if we pump, I don't see how hard. But I mean, the 15-minute suggests we could get a crazy move here and just start squeezing them. To me, it's unlikely. But hey, anything is possible for Bitcoin. Look at that 1 hour again in that 21. It's just so far away. But maybe we pump up here and we pull the 21 up. Then we come back to the 21 somewhere here. That's somewhat possible. Seeing that in my Rolodex of thoughts. Look at our 7-minute. Our 7-minute getting busy here. Stochastic turning. Wanted to get a bit of a pump to the upside. Just be careful trading Sunday night into Monday morning. You might want to FOMO in. Just be careful. But it does suggest to me, just like this morning, that Bitcoin does want to make a move to the upside here. We may get out of June, start July, and begin to cook. I told you it's going to be a hot summer, man. It looks like it still may be a hot summer. They may not be done with us just yet here. The market makers still give us a bit of a pump here with these altcoins. All right. I like what we're seeing. There's a lot going on. Let's take a look at what you guys are talking about in the chat. Teach me. Congrats on the baby. Could you check WIF, please? We'll take a look at K Cannon. And let's take a look at the fan funding here coming on in on a Sunday night. We got Dopamine Wave Pool for the 9. We got 5. Congrats on the baby. Can we check WIF? We'll take a look at WIF and COTI on the super chats. Let's take a look at COTI here. COTI. Used to like COTI a lot. I don't think I'm going to own any on this rally. Had in that beautiful flag there. Previous support of resistance. It lost the sauce, as you can see. Came back down and retesting. So to me, I like what I'm seeing for COTI. It came all the way back down to the 786 Fibonacci retracement. Making this falling wedge, wants to break back to the upside. I mean, this is where you would slowly accumulate. Rounded bottoms pay the bills. Seems like it's starting to kind of round a bottom possibly here on COTI, an altcoin in the cryptocurrency space. Not one of my favorite plays, but I'd look for it to round on out. And I believe this is a good accumulation point for COTI. And you look back 5 months from now, COTI will likely be up. And I believe somewhere by 33 cents. But that's just me talking. What do you know? You know, anything could happen to COTI. All right, let's take a look at our baby WIF. WIF, the talk of the town, the big boy. The meme of memes. What happened to him? So WIF did that consolidation, did not bounce off the bottom trend line like it was supposed to. How dare you, WIF? How dare you? Let's take a look in WIF recover. What is it doing? Almost like it made some cat ear pattern there. You know, and it looks a lot like cat ears. There's the ear, there's your head, there's your other ear, and then it slumped down. I mean, it did exactly what cat ears is supposed to do. So you can see WIF just kind of in this bigger channel. I'd like to see it come up, break on out, and not lose that trend line again. The support of resistance flip. Let me look at my key levels for you and yours. And may God bless everybody here on the live. Your grandma, your grandpa, your aunt, your uncle, your nephew, your niece, your stepkids, your brother-in-law, your mother-in-law, everybody in your life, your daughters, your sons, your wife, your husband. May God bless everybody in your life that you love and care about, and even people that you don't. Maybe that, if they're lost their way, may God bless them and may they find their way over time. It's not always easy out here. So look, shoulder, kind of head, maybe a right shoulder could break us on out of here. Does WIF come back or is WIF done? Is it the end of the memes? Everyone thought PEIPEI was done and PEIPEI came back and it took a year almost. So, let's see where WIF is a year from now. Is it in the dumps? Where do you guys think? Is WIF a year from now in the dumps or is it in the pumps? Let's go back to the chat here and see what's happening in the live chat. I know we had a poll going. So 57% would take Kaspa, 43% would take ONDO, 251 votes. Let's get the votes going. That's weak sauce for lifers. Let's get 1,000 votes on there. All right. Don't forget my turtle over here, Judge Bibbles over here. What turtle, huh? Congrats on the baby WIF. So, and if we lower this too, I mean, it's kind of right at a resistance. Bounce, 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 resistance there. Let's see if it can break back above this key level and continue to the upside here on the daily. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame as well. The 4-hour is showing signs of life here. Oh, wow. So look, that's reversal status. WIF looks like it's about to pump right to the 200 here on the 4-hour. Look for WIF to close the gap here and then break above the 200 and be gone. WIF looks like it's going to do big things. I would watch WIF for a move like tonight or to tomorrow. I'm serious. To 285 and then beyond. Tell you, once I start posting charts, they're going to come like you wouldn't believe. And we're going to start hitting gains like we did, like a factory. And it's going to rain gains. And people are going to be like, what's going on? I'm like, well, this is it. We're nailing it again. And people are going to be back in action. So watch WIF. Likely to close the gap. All right. So I use it on the scalp. I use it on the reversal. I can see how we're going to make a move through the move. The moving averages teach me so much. Like they gave me exactly what I need to see the market. Never stress again. Trade with the lifers. See the markets in a way that remove emotion. You don't need that emotion anymore. You can see, look, that's a double bottom. 68% chance. Getting tight inside the zone. 8 hour looks like it wants to pump too. 1 hour's a little overbought, but it's getting tight. Look for the 1 hour to go tight or even pump up one more and then come back down. There'll be some pullbacks along the way. Nothing goes up forever, but I like what I'm seeing here. Whole market's starting to kind of open up. Let's take a look at total market cap for cryptocurrencies. So look, we got the bullish pin bar like we wouldn't believe on that weekly candle. And then the next weekly's already showing status. So, I mean, that's a really, really strong signal of a reversal here for Bitcoin. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed, but we didn't break below and start the bearishness, right? We got a little bit of a bump here, and we kept the higher low on the weekly. Bitcoin just showing signs of, consolidating inside this tighter zone here. And, it's not all love. We could easily go further downside, but for me, looks like we could at least get 3 to 4 weeks of pump, maybe then 2 weeks of dump, and then we'll get tighter, and then we'll see what happens. But, hey, depending on how much we pump, it says we could get 1, 2, 3 weeks of some greenery back to about $2.48 trillion, $2.5 trillion. So let's see what happens. But right now, the weekly is nicely reversing here on the total market cap in all of cryptocurrency, and a beautiful double bottom with that higher low would be beautiful. I'll take it any way we get it, as long as we're not dumping all the way to the downside, right? I mean, I could make money on the dump either way. We can buy low and scalp, so it doesn't matter. There's opportunity no matter what the market does, whether it dumps or pumps. But I'd much rather get in, This to me looks like it was a bearish retest. I like to see the daily break back inside. Once it breaks back inside, we can treat it exactly like it was before and negate this bear flag and talk about us kind of making this bigger shoulder, head, right shoulder, and breaking on out to the upside, right? Daily suggests we still got momentum on total to pump. 4 hours a little high at resistance. Could it be a bearish retest or do we fly? And our 1 hour did the same thing as Bitcoin, which is good. It means all coins are following suit, but it's mainly Bitcoin. But we broke above the 200 SMA on the 1 hour. That's a very big sign for pumpage. I like what I'm seeing here. Telling me there could be a nice move here for Bitcoin to the upside. I wouldn't be surprised if this starts a bigger catalyst and a bigger short squeeze for BTC. Looking pretty scrumptious to me. My sister, when I started this, was making chocolate chip cookies with my kids. And I mean, is that not just exactly what you want to smell? All right. Man, I can smell the cookies now. I can smell the cookies. How dare you cook cookies right now? Or how dare you not cook cookies right now? It's a gift. It's a gift and a curse. Look, back to the 21. This will flip to 21. Pump hard. Watch your ZEPH. So coins will flag out back to their 20 to the 21, the white line. Then they'll pump to their 200s, and then once they breach their 200s, they go. Where do they go? Take your VRVP. It'll give you your gaps, and you'll see your high volume nodes. Those will match up with liquidity, and these will be perfect swing trades. Right back to 17 from 4. You see? And that's how you do it. I make it look easy. It can be that simple. Nothing's easy, but it can be that simple, right? Remember, we talked about OCTA. I just want to give it back to you. Put it on your radar so you don't forget. I'm a nice guy. I'm a good friend. I'm your friend that always reminds you of how to make those gains. OCTA looking tighter and tighter. And now that the market's starting to get frothy again, OCTA may just turn to make a big pump. So everyone like me that pumped money into this market, we will be congratulated for doing what most people just couldn't do. In the fear, I bought an entire BTC. In the fear, I saw each and every one of you persevere, right? I saw a lot of you people buying sats, talking about Satoshis and buying your favorite coins too. A lot of lifers stayed strong no matter what happened. Octa's on the radar. Another hot setup that looks beautiful to me. And I like to get into setups that have the most likelihood of making gains. That's it. That's how we rock, right? So Farm got hot. Remember, it came back down, lost to 200. When these things bump back above their 200s, we take them. Let's take a look at what Ford is doing with its 200 SMA. So look, same thing here. Look, Forda was in the symmetrical triangle. Could go either way. Drop further to the downside. I never bought into Forda, right? I never chased that pump. But it now seems to be making a higher low bottom there at 15. 15 may be its bottom here in this cycle. You never know, though. Still making somewhat of a bear flag that could continue to the downside. Or is it bouncing back on up? Let's take a look. I mean, the chart's pretty ugly, but previous support is becoming resistance here for Forda. The 3-day chart suggesting that you have almost somewhat bottomed here. Market structure, though, is saying, hey, long-term consolidation. And those are like those rounded bottoms for days, right? And what you want to see is that just eventually build its way on out of here to the upside, right? And then blast on out. Send you about 65 cents for Forda. I think there's some better projects out there. I haven't added this to my portfolio. It's okay. I don't know. I'm not all about it. Forda. It's interesting. It's on the radar, you know. It's out there. Someone asked about Spectra. Spectra AI. Is that on the NASDAQ? Oh, that thing looks like it took a dump. Is that what we're talking about? The same thing here, Spectra? Another coin to watch is Metaplex. Keep it on your radar. I'll remind you more than most people. Spectra Chain. $1 million market cap. Tiny. Rug pull complete. I told you there. Yeah, I'd be careful, man. I don't like market caps that. Look at that. $200. $8 in volume. Get out of here, man. Don't do that to me. Don't embarrass the lifers with that sauce. Remember, the 1 hour is just too far away from that 21. So even if it does pump, you're looking for some sideways price action. At least first before the bigger move. But I'll tell you what, this is when things get pretty crazy. When you start breaking these 200 SMAs nice and definitive. Look, it's been a long time. We've been below this 200 on the 1 hour ever since we lost it here on June 10th. We tried to get above it there, and ever since, really, one little peak there, but I mean, this is the most we've been above it in 20 days. That's substantial. Nobody else is going to see it like that. I'm telling you, I'm going to show you the sauce that helps you see the market so you can take a deep breath. When everyone else is still freaking out, you'll know, hey, we're out of the trenches. We're on the way back to the upside now. We have revisited the bottoms and we're turning. I also know that anything is possible, and we have to take it one step, one day, one moment, one candle at a time. All right. But that's, I would be watching this flag on the 1 hour time frame for bitty Bitcoin. All right. Any more fan funding super chats? Let me know. There's got to be more people with more excitement out here talking about more coins. Come on. Teach me about a coin. Talk about a coin. Tell us about something you researched. Let us know. Take over. Let your super chat bang on them. All right. It's a frog part of Matt Fury's. And it's the first character. Yeah, man. Hoppy's big, man. Hey, hope you're doing great in your family. What do you think about hamster combat? I think it's a big deal. And it's going to make a lot of money. I think there's definitely some made up movement there, but we'll see. Super chats, GF Burke, I did. Cody, thank you. Hey, Sammy, I've recently found out I'll be welcoming my first child, a daughter, in November. I want to give thanks for the intangible things you have taught me through your hard work and dedication. Jacob Cannon. I'm so blessed that you'll be taking in your first child, which will be your daughter, just like I did, my first child, and my three children, right? You're going to be a great dad, Jacob. Keep the same things going that made you a lifer, and those will be all that will make you a great dad. I really believe that. Stay true to yourself. Stay in the present moment. Live in gratitude, and all will fall into place. All will fall into place. Bitcoin getting a nice pump, 62,915 here to the upside. And I may or may not have taken along on a Sunday night. I just don't like to encourage people to trade viciously. Positive vibes. Lifer speaks in the 111 frequency. The Devon, be a human tuning fork. If you know, you know. Amen. Exactly. Resonate at another level so other people could resonate for you, with you, and just connect to you. And right. Maneki looking for its first breakout. Maneki, my back in Maneki. Hey, Lifer, thanks for your work. What do you think about Popcat? I think Popcat's interesting. I don't think much about it, though. Yeah. I think way more about Maneki. Maneki's my dang. Run it up before the suits come back. You'll see. Wow. Great content like always. God bless. What do you think about Landwolf? Landwolf is hot, right? What about what was that other one? Wow, they sold it all the way to zero, though. You know what I mean? So it was hot. I don't know if it's hot anymore. So got to be careful of these like non-utility memes. I don't know, man. I don't own any. I don't think I'm buying it. But it could be the bottom for more pumpage. I would have liked to get in there, got out there, and never talked about it again. I didn't do that. L Wolf was not my play. Congratulations on your new daughter. What do you think of CELR? Shitoshi One. Thank you for everyone that congratulates me on my kid, on my third daughter. You're blessed. You're blessed. Kaspa did break the all-time high. Yes, it did this morning. We had a Kaspa all-time high party here on the live. It was amazing. We got someone asking about JASMY, please. Where do you see it going in 4 weeks? Where would you take profits if your average is 3? Shout out to Shady Hawk with the $5 super chat. God bless you. Thank you for jumping on in. Thank you for putting the balls in the jar. Unbelievable. That was so nice of you. All right. I'm seeing if we're getting that label. I wanted to kind of see if we get the label, but think about taking my profit Ajax and putting it into Ondo and Arrow. Interesting. Okay. 12% on the move to the upside. Oh, come here. Give me a hug, sweetie. Oh, it's okay. Okay, baby. Go sit on that chair and have a fun time, okay? Everything's okay. Okay, right? Right? I never want to see that. All right. Now go back out there and say, give me my cookies. Go on. I love you. I love you. All right. Block Acid just partnered with UFC. That's a big deal. I like to see that. That's awesome. And that's adoption. That's a big deal. All right. What was that sound? What was that? What was that? Oh, that? All right, going out of here, all right, honey? Come on, honey. Summer, get your sister, please. Okay. Here's a couple plays for you to look at, Sammy. Peekaboo, Boule, and Landwoo. PEIPEI. I like PEIPEI. PEIPEI is going to be big. It's going to be, you know, Chinese get crazy about the meme. And, you know, I believe that meme's going to get pretty big. PEIPEI, right? I never chased daddy. No one chased daddy. I don't know. I believe daddy could do numbers over time. Come on, Nyla. Go on out, baby. Why is she crying? No worries. Wow, PEIPEI did numbers just like I thought it would. Look at that. I had it there. It went a little lower, and then it did blast to the upside. Absolutely insane. Look at that, up 372% gains, PEIPEI. And I was looking at it, and then someone must have got a hold of that thing, was just gone. And if you pull the Fibonacci on that, it came to the 786 Fibonacci retracement. If you bought the 786 and you waited patiently, you would have made gains. Memes are amazing how they follow. And this looks like it could continue to move. It's about to break. It's at an all-time high now. Wow, at $115 million market cap. Whoa. This thing just did numbers. From a $30 million market cap, just tripled with good lock liquidity. $2.8 million in lock liquidity. That's a very healthy setup there. This thing, I wouldn't jump in at the end, but wow, had I jumped in at the bottom, wow, PEIPEI, whatever you want to. Anyway, MANEKI sponsored 2 fighters. I like it. My back in MANEKI. So we got into MANEKI early. It rallied hard, came back down. It's going to have to rally hard again. It's on the low again with the giant cup and handle there, right? My back in MANEKI. MANEKI, the mysterious cat. The meme, right? Can it get the pump further to the upside? We never know. You never know, right? Can pixels or PopCat, please? Amen. Bull market start too much of you for, then sell every ONDO, baby. The pump will be biblical. LF, CELR, and JASMY. We'll take a look at CELR and JASMY. MANEKI. You want to see MANEKI break out of this? It's got to break back above 0.1. I'm in MANEKI long term. I'll hold it for 10 months to see what happens. Bitcoin pumping hard, about to cross 63,000. I had a swing along right now, up 18%. Not anything big, but wow, let's go, baby. I usually don't trade today, but because I got my signal and we're pumping harder, looks like we may continue here to the upside. Shorts getting paid. Yeah, PEIPEI, whatever you want to call it. Let's take a look at CELR here. It's been a long time since we looked at CELR. A long time. It's on CELR Premium Index. What is that? CELR. The CELR network. Oof. It's been tough if you hold this thing long term for sure. Right? Not easy. Not easy at all. All right. Let's take a look here. It got this bounce off of 999, broke the 1 penny, right? Okay. And then we got CELR here in this falling wedge. Break back to the upside with the higher low, right? It's done it a few times. It continuously kind of just channeled itself. It's kind of in the bullish cylinder, right? You see that? Wants to break back to the upside. I'd look for it to finally break back above 3 cents this time and not look back for CELR. All right. Bitcoin getting a massive move to the upside. I can't believe I only just made 100 bones on that. I'm taking that. I'm about to take that. That's a pump and a half right there for Bitcoin. 62,260. I'm up 50% immediately on the scalp. I was just taking a little mini scalp. I wanted to see this play out. Unbelievable to the upside here for Bitcoin. Massive pump for Bitcoin to the upside. When you get above that 200, you get these squeezes. They get monumental. I'm telling you right now. Wow, I'm going to take that in the middle of the night. I like to sell into heavy pressure. Make 50% really fast. I didn't expect we'd get a pump like that fast. That's a quick cup of coffee. Bang, bang, bang. And that's a nice pump to the upside for Bitcoin, breaking through 63,000 to the upside. If you took the call earlier today, you're in gains. If you watched my update this morning, it told you exactly how to play Bitcoin and what to do. We went over it pretty nicely and showed you exactly how to nail it. And then I just actually scalped Bitcoin really quick for that pump to the upside. We're about to break the SMMA, the smooth moving average on the 1 hour. We break that. That's going to be another big pump to the upside. I'm telling you right now, that extends it Look at your 2 hour. Your 2 hour is about to break the 200 SMA. That's going to be a big deal. I don't think you get it. Once we crack that, we are gone. And we're going to go on a massive pump to the next liquidity zone. All the way, really, 70K. Look at the gap we could make up to 70,000. Bitcoin could rip to 70,000 by tomorrow. You wouldn't believe it. I'm telling you right now. People will get caught off guard so fastly by Bitcoin. They will have no idea what's happening. Their portfolios will be up huge. They'll be like, what's going on? And look, we are ripping right now. Absolutely ripping. Almost near the 30-second, the 5-second. Need these smaller time frames to see what's really going on for BTC. They may start to squeeze right now, right here as we start. I mean, the 5-second chart flag right here all the way to 63.6. And look, there's the liquidity to the upside. There we go. Look, the 1 minute chart didn't do it. The 5-second chart was the only one that could really kind of see what's happening. There's some bearish divvy there as that swings down while that swings up. 1 minute just says it wants to continue to pump here. It's just out of control, but it's away from the 21 again. Only time frame that could, make this thing continue here is that 5-second. You knew what song was coming. You had muscle memory. You started saying fire in your brain before the song came on because you know. You've been on this stream too many times. You know the song. You know the soundtrack. And here we are, short squeeze it again. Look, we short squeezed again while I was live streaming. All right. And if you were in my trading group today, I gave you I basically kind of piecemealed this idea to you. Let me kind of show you. You didn't even need to watch my morning update, but if you did, congratulations, you're a boss. Right? So we came in this morning, we looked at what I saw, how I would trade Bitcoin, and then the afternoon kind of came on. And I said, the 1 hour is right at the 200 MA. If we could break above it, we can get a follow-through pump, usually a short squeeze, right? That's at 140. So I'm telling you, like tonight when I'm live, we're going to get it. And look, there we are with the follow-through pump and the short squeeze. You take a look back at the 1 hour time frame. Oh, look at this beautiful flag we're starting to form here. And sometimes it's the 5-second chart. You use whatever time frame you need to get it done. Right? Look at that beautiful flag to the upside. And Bitcoin wanted to continue to pump. Wow, that's a massive short squeeze. 63,400. It's getting violent. 500. Oh my God. Whoa, 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 whoa. The 5-second exploding here out of the flag to the upside off the 21 with low stochastics. It's getting out of control again. There's the short squeeze. The bookmap. Bang, bang, bang. Excuse me, but this is out of control. Shout out to everybody that plays the game the way we play it and trades the way we trade, man. Every single time. What a move. And we saw the liquidity. I told you Bookmap had more liquidity to the upside than to the downside. We could see all that red liquidity, baby. And it says we continue. It says it wants to go all the way to 64,800. It's not done yet here. It's not done yet. We're sitting here on the 5-second chart watching these little flags play out. No other time frames giving us the sauce the way we're getting it on this 5-second chart over here. Wow, look at that spot. I mean, this thing is booming and it's going to continue. Look, the next target, 63,670. The small time frames are giving us what's likely going to happen. We could see this little flag. We traded it as it started this way. Look at that. And wow, I'd still be in that long, man. I would have been up so big. I always sell early. Dang it. It hurts sometimes, right? But I didn't think that pump was going to be that fast, that furiously. Matt Fury style. Wow. And we got more liquidity. It wants to rip to 65,000. Heck, it's going where it wants to go, baby. We can't stop the train. Look, flag after flag, little tiny flag after little tiny. This is the 5-second chart. Are you kidding me? It took me years to figure out how to track price action like this. Look at, there it goes, man. Out and just continues to moon. Oh my God. And now it's about to hit that first target right there. Bang, it did. Basically, got rejected by it. When I get to the 5 second, I'll become a madman. But I mean, what a squeeze for Bitcoin. We're back in action here. But remember, now let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. We'll look at the perpetual on the futures. Take a look at your 1 hour time frame. Wow, 63,540. Shout out to anyone that took the long. I don't want to encourage anyone to be risky, but when you break that 200, you're gone on the 1 hour. And then look, preemptive golden cross, like that's the pre-golden cross when the 21 crosses. We are still far away from the 21. We're going to have to set our support or resistance levels. And right at resistance now. So you have two hopes here. One, that you break above this and hang out here to come back. And it looks like you may. I mean, there's some movement there. Watching these smaller time frames. Oh, look, that's an inverted head and shoulder. You see it kind of like this. I'm a madman, right? This is insanity. But this is why you don't miss a stream. People that miss these streams, oh, it's just a boring weekend. I don't think so. We should have 2,000 people here on the stream right now banging on them. This could be the reversal of reversals. This could be the time that you never miss to get in. Like, Bitcoin may never be lower than the price we saw tonight. We could have seen history tonight. This could be the reversal. It may also not be, but I'm just saying it could be. I never take a day off because I never want to miss a monumental moment in Bitcoin's moves. I always want to see what's happening for Bitcoin. All right. Bit of a double bottom, double top right there now on the 5 second. All right. Resistance on the 1 hour time frame away from the 21. 15 minute also away for the 21, just too far away. So you'd want to see the 15 minute come back to the 21 day moving average. I feel like we can make that a little bigger, you know. But thank you for that. We appreciate that. We'll take a look at those super chats. And I did see a big super chat come on in. I was just getting hyped about the chart. Let's take a look here at the fan funding. Never want to miss some funding here. All right. WIF, if possible, breaking the small flag. We took a look at WIF already. I was bullish on it. It looked nice. Block asset partnered with UFC. Big deal. JASMY. And where do you see it going in 4 weeks? Where would you take profits if your average is 3? We'll take a look at JASMY from Shady D Hawk. What about Jason on Mexi? Thank you. Cheers from Drum and Art for the 2.7. And shout out to Jeff G for the $2. Claire Musicaria for the $50 super chat. This is a big deal here. You're the realest person on YouTube. Respect to you and your journey and how you use your pain and experiences to help and educate others. Grateful to be a part of this movement. I believe we could change the world. Love to you and your family. We are changing the world, and we do change the world. And you're right, we are going to continue to do so. With people like you by my side and with this type of giving nature, like you gave $50 out of the kindness of your heart, we can go anywhere, my friends, and do anything. Okay? So look, the pullback, if you thought you were going to continue to go, you got robberied, right? Just be careful. Resistance here. We'll come back to the 21-day moving average on the 15 and the 1 hour. And then things will kind of cool down. But if you took advantage of that pop, you took a little bit of a move. Congratulations. I got an unexpected $100 I did not expect to get out of my live stream tonight. I'll take it. I paid for dinner today that I went out with, you know, so blessings on blessings. And I'm excited. So look for the 50-minute to likely revisit this 21-day moving average somewhere in the middle of the night. I don't know. It's going to take about an hour and a half, 10 o'clock, 11, 12. And then somewhere 12:01, we may continue this pump. And it may just continue to move. Next target would be 64.5. We have the liquidity. BOOKMAP suggests big red all the way at 65,000 now. So it says we could get sucked up to 65,000. I'm getting excited. Let's get the legs up to the watches, everybody. Let's get 1,000 people on this stream. Let's go. Let's get hype. Let's get the hype going. Let's get the energy up. Let's get it going, baby. Let's get the likes up to 426, 427, 428, 430, 500, 600, 700. Let's go all the way to the upside. Let's go. I know if I get the momentum going, I can get this ribbon to 500. If I get this ribbon to 500, we can get to 1,000 people on the live. Watch what you guys can do. Watch the likes pump and watch the viewers pump up. Watch what you can do. I used to have 3 people watching me. It was each and every one of you that made it happen. Then we had 10, then we had 20, then we had 1,000 people. Heck, we've had 2,500 people on the stream, almost 3,000 at one point. Each and every one of you can do it. Each and every one of you can make it happen. Wow, they made these beautiful little awesome cookies too. You don't have to eat a whole one. You don't have to feel too devilish here. It's a little hot. I'm going to put it to the side, but at the right time, I'm going to have myself a cookie. And you know what to say, Silver Price.
Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And hit the notification bell. Don't be a lame-o. Trade crypto for your own good.
Oh, man, I love her, man. She's the best, bro. Something about her voice saying, don't be a lame-o, right? You gotta love that. You gotta love that, man. I told you they were baking chocolate chip cookies in there. I told you they were going to come in with those cookies at one point. I knew they were going to come in. They love to make their daddy happy, my babies. And my sister, man. My sister's the best, bro. Really fun stream tonight. V-Chain. We'll take a look at V-Chain. Boston Strong. Crypto Billy in the house. We love you. Sorts are degen shorting. Amen. Going on last cycle, my prediction is massive liquidation wick to 65.5, then smash all-time high. Just something to consider. That wick. Anything could happen, man. I don't really go into that speculative nature. Oh, hello. All right, don't be sorry. Ooh, she's wise beyond her years already. Oh, yeah. Any updates on Kaspa memes? We're all flopping earlier. Yo, I still didn't get them. I'm a little upset. People said they got some. I tried to get in. I could not get any Kaspa memes. All right. I just couldn't get them. Something's brewing tonight that looks, we might get some type of, we might be getting into, I don't know. Something looks crazy tonight. I'd watch the smaller time frames. They seem to be getting extra frisky, to be honest. And when that happens, they may just do an ultra pinning. Looks like we may get some type of G candle here. I don't like to say the guy. But it looks like we may get one of those massive candles. Something's starting to brew here on the 1 minute time frame. Looks like that may continue to pump here. I don't know. Stick to my original thesis on my 15, but won't get sucked in by those smaller time frames. And that's when you leave. Once the rally kind of starts to kind of get a little soft, that's when you get off the 5 second, I'm just building my Binance chart now. So look, it just likely. So now we want to stay above 63,000. But this, I'll take it, man, one step at a time. I'll take any little bullish move for Bitcoin, one candle at a time. But to me, it is looking like we got to go sideways and come back to our 21s on the 15, the 1 hour, the 7. Bit of a pullback coming here. It's a good cookie. Wow, Sam never gets this excited. I'm expecting a 37 AVAX spot this week then. I don't like to get too bullish, right? I like to show you guys what I'm seeing, but we got this big old bag of liquidity above us now too. Something's brewing here for Bitcoin. Something says we get to 64, 65,000, maybe even into tonight. By the tomorrow morning, it says something may be pumping hard. I'll be honest, the water in the chocolate chips is a bad look. 100%. I never had to do it, but it happened, all right? You got to do things you got to do when you're live. How you do with 5 women in one house? I handle it. I don't know how I do it, but I do it, man. You know, I just, you know what? They're all super nice to me. So it's really easy. They all respect and love me. This is pretty simple. My sister, who's always been nice to me. My wife, who loves me with just and treats me with respect. And then she teaches both of my kids to do the same. I was about to say my G, but I get it. Yeah, cookie and water wasn't a good look. But I'm also not a big milk guy anyways. It's not like you would see me just chugging milk, you know? I mean, you know, it just looks like this 1 minute is going to rip. I just, it's weird. I'm caught in between. Usually I know that the smaller time frame isn't going to take over, but this looks like just, it wants to just eat the shorts alive right now. That looks interesting to me. I may get out my scalping tools. And look, the 2 hour breaks the 200 SMA. That my system allows me to make that trade along. It says we're going to continue to pump. So then I got two things kind of in my favor here. I got, you know, but trading Sunday night, I never do that. Very rare you see me opening up trades on Sunday night. I trade whenever the market shows me that there's movement, where there's likelihood, where there's probability. You'll get there, you'll be so in tune, you'll just only trade when you're supposed to trade. Considering I made a good scalp right there, I probably should stop while I'm ahead on a Sunday night. What do you think, Master Friend? What do you think, baby? Let's take a look at 63,255. One for 5 risk reward ratio. Ain't bad. Super chats. I love. We looked at Jason, JASMY, and FAC. I mean, I should swap Bitcoin for Cas from my super chat. Chocolate chip cookies that dipped them in the ranch for the sauce of the sauce. Oh, gross. Guys, I have a question. I saw most of the famous traders use AI robot. Is there anyone that has experience with EJ for AI bot? I don't know, man. God bless you, bro. Have a good time, Timmy. Cookies and macadamia milk for the win. Oh, macadamia milk sounds pretty good. Sam, you're a great and proud father. May God bless you and your family. Thank you. I appreciate that. Lifer, based off your knowledge of these markets, do you think we actually see peak euphoria this cycle? Oh, yeah. We always see peak euphoria every cycle. So, of course we do. That looks like it's going to pump so hard, so long. Short fiat long, Bitcoin, amen. 3 years ago would have been perfect for this swap. Lifer, based off your knowledge of these markets. Oh, yeah. Hopefully the Germans see their bag grow and stop dumping on the open market. Oh, that's the dumbest thing ever to sell your Bitcoin. Especially when you have a big holding like that. And the world currencies are falling off the charts. Come on, man. It doesn't make it. I don't even believe that news. I don't believe any of that stuff I read, man. Show me the sell. Show me the guy selling the Bitcoin, and I'll believe it. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess they did. Arkham's like we did. We have it on chain. We saw them selling. Funny, like we do have the sell. FOMO in hot. Anyone want to go fishing tomorrow? Judge Bibbles Entertainment is going fishing if you want to go with him. We don't know where he lives, what he's doing. He just says, do you want to go? He's not specific about area or location. Apparently, you can fish with him in your mind. All right. Pump seed to the last 30 minutes. Where do you live, Bibbles? And where can we go fishing? All right. Does the 1 minute get the shredding to the upside? Looks like it may. After that really bullish consolidation, we would have got a sell-off. We didn't. Shows that the seller, that there's more basically sellers getting stacked now, and the longs could liquidate them. We also have red above us here, and we had a huge short squeeze tonight. Unbelievable. Sammy short squeezing it to the upside, back up. And if you guys are serious about your trading and serious about getting it in, you're with me right now, watching these markets like a hawk. But I don't like trading Sunday night. It's pretty treacherous, and it can get you rocked. All right, so just be careful trading Sunday night. It's very volatile. Just be ready to get in and out and take what is yours and be happy. All right. Which pairs can I use? Eagle 4000. I don't know. Oh, wow. I just got this crazy cramp in my hand. Oh, that's crazy. Just like out of nowhere, just like years. Ola Crunk. Shout out to Crypto Billy saying a lot of crunk. Ola to Crypto Billy saying a lot of crunk. No, just don't want to get rock bottom. I plan on getting a plow though. Kind of mandatory at this point. It is. There's no liquidity in the market. Might just be market makers grabbing cash, provoking. Anything could happen, but you know, just be careful. Oh, wow. Timmy, stop asking. If you ask one more time, we're going to kick you out of the stream. All right? Don't do it again. Have respect for the stream or be gone with your weird questions about Egil and all that, whatever it is. All right? We called you out one time. Do it again. You're out. All right? I love you, but don't do it again, man. Be respectful. All right? Shout out to Jamal Antonio. We love you. All right? Look at this dude, Drake. These guys are such weirdos, man. Heck yeah. So you're with them, Drake. So you'll get out of here too if you're playing games with him. All right? Don't tag team each other acting like you're... I know what you're doing. You and him are both in cahoots. Get out of here. Get him out, Burke. Get him out of here. All right? Get him and him and him and him and her and her and him and get him out of here. You ever go swimming? I went swimming today in the pool and in the ocean. I went to Longboat Key today. I ate some food at what's called Dry Dock. Absolutely beautiful restaurant. I'll show you Longboat Key. Dry Dock, beautiful little restaurant. Dry Dock Waterfront and Grill, Longboat Key. It's awesome. You can eat up here or eat down here. We ate right there at that table. The fans were blowing on you, so it was really nice. It was kind of in and out. Absolutely beautiful place, though. I like eating there in the afternoons. It's pretty busy, but I never really make a reservation to. It's on Longboat Key. Not many people go there. I'm blowing it up now, but this place is awesome. It really is, and it's beautiful. It looks amazing. Their upstairs is like look, the upstairs you see all ocean views all the way. You just can see endless ocean views upstairs. Absolutely beautiful. Oh look, we're up $27 in the trade, $16. Let's see what happens. A little bit of a scalperino here with very little risk. But yeah, this place is awesome. It really is. And then you can also sit downstairs, which is like right on the water, flat on the water. Which I've never really seen a restaurant do that, the way they set it up. Dry Dock, man. On Longboat Key, right there, overlooking the bay. Absolutely beautiful. And then I took my family to go eat to the beach. But it was rainy in and out, so we didn't get like perfect weather. But we made it work. We had fun, and the kids played, and then the kids went in the water. The water's always super warm here in the Gulf, so even though it was raining, or kind of. And I saw some lightning strikes, and I felt like maybe it was time to get the kids and my sister out of there, and we bailed, and we took the ride home. But it was a beautiful, beautiful Sunday afternoon with my family, and my wife stayed home with the baby, of course. Dry Dock is good stuff. Used to take the jet skis there on Sundays. So cool, right? Bit Chiser, why? What do you mean used to? Why don't you keep coming? It's not over, baby. Why do you act like it's over? Like, used to do that back when I was 78 years old. Back in the day. Used to get the Dry Dock before I went on those days on my jet ski. I just got a facelift a few years ago. Oh yeah, they must have redid it. So, wow, it must not always look that nice. So I've only seen it nice, really. Right? Sorry about the caps. It's okay. One last question, guys. Where can I download? All right, man. You're out of here. You're out of here, man. Such a freaking loser, man. He made me laugh, though. I think it's funny, but come on, man. Get out of here, bro. Look at this guy. This guy. Yo, get them all out of here, bro. Get them all out of here. Every one of them, man. Sam, even with that voice, you still look young, my man. Shout out to Barber Trader Joe. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you. I want to look this good when I'm 60 years old. You know what I mean? Bitcoin, can it get the pump to the upside? You never know. It looks like we may be getting that move there. Ooh. 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 Ooh, daddy like a big green candle. Daddy like a big green candle. Can we keep it going though? Miso like that. Miso soup, please. I always order a miso soup every time. I got you there. I got you. You thought I wasn't going to... Oh, come on. This is a family-friendly show. Do you recommend mining any coin right now? Kaspa. Do you think this pump could be just liquidity run? Possibly. Just be careful. You never know. All right? And just be careful trading on the weekends. Sunday night is heavily volatile. I can't believe we pulled out what we did. We should be so blessed. Right? But going sideways now, playing with the 21-day moving average, anything could happen here for Bitcoin. And it's crazy. What is it? 9:34 p.m. at night here on a Sunday night. Who thought I'd ever be doing a live stream every Saturday and Sunday night, huh? Unbelievable. I cook Thai food. Good for you, man. One question. Can you check NMR? It's AI-based. Numeraire, huh? I know what you put. I can pick up what you're putting down. I'm on Kaspa, XNA, and ZEPH right now. GF Perk will be the mining man. Do you think we'll revisit the CME gap? I don't think. I just look at the chats and do the rock away. All right? You get it? I don't think. I just do the chat and do the rock away. I thought it was... I don't know. You may not get it if you're not of, you know... Let's take a look at the CME gap people are bugging out about. And go to USD. What hit futures? Even all should be out there. We should just see CME. All-time history index. Where's my CME? There she blows. I mean, look at the gap of the 1 minute. We're going back to 63,360 every time. You know what I mean? We could do all that stuff too, right? I mean, where's the gap on the daily? Show me the gap. I don't see a gap. That was filled maybe at 47,000, but that was kind of not really a gap. I don't see a gap. Yeah, we go to the 4 hour maybe. What do you know? I don't see a gap. We go to the weekly. There's no gap. I don't know what you guys are talking about. There's no gap. I see no gap. Right there, that's not a gap. Right there, that's technically a filled gap. Right there, there's no gap. That's a filled gap. No gap. I see no gap. Right there was a gap that was filled. You can see fair value gaps and stuff like that, but CME gaps are little gaps. All right? No cap, no gap. Yeah, I want to increase my portfolio, so I will join the trading group today. You do whatever makes you happy, Suzanne Mata. I believe it will help you. Miso soup is all estrogen. It's so funny, man. Yo, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh, man. You just made my day. Miso soup, yo. So if you want breasts and you're a man, have miso soup all day long. Thank you for letting us know. We appreciate you. You set us all straight. Look, that pump is happening right now. It's happening. The pump is happening. Bitcoin is, it's happening. It's going. It's pumping. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's going to the upside again. My trade. I'd be wary of this 1 hour too far away from the 21-day moving average. We gave the 1 minute its due diligence. Seems like it's kind of playing around here. I don't think it's taking us too seriously. But you never know. So you're watching the 1 minute to see if it could do something. It may not. It may do nothing. But it may do something, you know? And then if the 1 minute starts to falter and doesn't do anything, then I would give up on the smaller time frames, move back to the 1 hour. All right. We're going to look at Jason, JASMY, and FAC. We looked at ALF already. Miso, I always get the large bowl. Great, now I got boobs. I knew it. Yeah, that's why you have woman boobs, man, because you've been eating too much miso soup. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, you didn't know, but that's why. Look, come on, look, there's another little run right there. Bruh. We got it before, but no follow through. Scalp it, 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 scalp it. You're so funny when the 1 minute chart pumps. Suzanne Mata, we love you. Let's get this move further to the upside. Let's get the pump to the upside here on the 1 minuto. Maria Menounos. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, look at that. Oh. It's a nice pump to the upside there for Bitcoin. I like it. Ooh. I just didn't expect it to be so sweet. I didn't expect it to be so lovely. Gat me, baby. Jay, you're the worst, man. Jay Doolin. Gat me, baby. You're the worst, bro. Don't do that to me. My man, what are your trading days? Love from Holland, man. God bless you. They're every day, bro. It just depends on how I'm feeling. All right. Bitcoin is crossing the 200 the 2 hour right. I mean, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. People don't think it's a big deal. I know it's a big deal. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So let's see. We're getting rejected right now. Can we close a candle above the 200? If we do, this thing will continue to Moon City and we will continue to pump really, really hard. It's going to be pretty crazy. It's already been crazy. But the 1 minute is showing signs of just wanting to do damage. It does not care. All right. Now we may have something going on like this. Something like this, right? Get that ascending triangle that could pump further to the upside here for Bitcoin. Get to about 64,651 and continue on out of here. All right. Remember, the 1 hour really wants to come down on us. I'm surprised that the 1 minute is giving us this much leeway. Now you got some bearish div on the look. This tells you you're about to come down and dump. If this continues to pump, it will be an anomaly. It's likely this is going to take a move to the downside. I'd be wary trading now on Sunday night. If anything, I'd probably be building a short, but again, at the same time, I mean, as long as you stay above this point of control, we could pump. And if the 2 hour really does want to close above the 200, that's going to be a bullish sign. Right now, watch that closely. We want to see that pulp, but the gap, whenever the moving averages get tight and the 200's by itself, we pump up to it. Whenever it's the other way, we dump down to it. Remember that. Look at the head and shoulder pattern. That was almost, shoulder, head, and it almost looked like a head and shoulder, right? If you looked at it this way, it looked pretty bearish. So flip it upside down and help you see things that you couldn't see before to understand the chats, baby, and understand the chats over here. Hey, kid, let me show you the chats. I'm going to show you what the chats are doing over here. Friend.fafo. How do you explain the weekend pumps when there's no volume? I don't know, man. Obviously, there was volume because we pumped, right? How do you pump a balloon with air when there's no air? You use air. Wow, on YouTube, there's so many positive reviews for that. Yo, get out of here, man. Get this guy out of here. Anyone that says stuff like that, they're out. They're out. They're out. They're out forever, too. How do you explain it? Because I don't want any of these weirdo bots around me. Buy the dip, watch the rip. Get a body bag, Karate Kid. Ooh, Wojak could be the new meme. 5 at 30 minute market cap, 25 at 7. 30. Wow, you got it all, man. All the way for you, man. Wojak, bro. Shout out to Andy, big consensus in the house. I'm looking for the 1 minute to continue this pump further to the upside here. Can we get it? What do you think, Andy? The continuation. The 2 hour breaks that 200 SMA. We are going to get some more fireworks. I'm telling you. Even though the 1 minute will get, the 1 hour will get pinned, Eventually, the 1 hour will have to come back to that 21-day moving average, regardless of what we see here tonight. These are facts. These are facts. And shout out to anyone that kicked it with me throughout this bear market time. I see this bear divergence here on the 1 minute. See, I'm not in a trade right now. I have scalped twice. Sam, it's been a great week, my man. Shout out to Amro Emara. We love you. A lot of people talking about Lingo. Lingo is pretty hot. I actually like Lingo, but it's also an insider. Like a lot of, big YouTubers have it on the low, then they're going to dump. Yeah, it's one of those, I believe, but you never know. Okay, TA is 90% accuracy. You're witnessing the 10%. I don't know what he's saying because we're hitting. Sam, have you been to Jersey, my brother? A long time ago. Yeah, I used to live in New York City, man. How about Gummy and Bake? Didn't Bake come out today? I mean, this 1 minute looks like it's going to cook right now and cook hard. Like, that looks like you're about to get a blast to the upside. A blast to the past. That looks interesting to me. Target takes you to 64,085. We keep holding, even though it looks like we shouldn't. Andy, big consensus. My man. Gummy is dumping. Bake got sniped and went to 0. I watched AMA on X where they roasted Ran. Wow, that's crazy. Really? I'll put it this way. I can't speak for everyone else in the space, and I don't really trust a lot of people in the space. I really don't. And a lot of people want to hang out and do this and that. I don't trust them all. So I really keep to myself a little bit in the space. I used to collaborate a little more, but I just, too many people and then some people that were good people would collaborate with people that were shady and not know it. And then I had collaborated with them, and then I was like, and I didn't know how to tell that person the truth because they couldn't handle it. A lot of craziness in the industry. I tend to stick to the charts and show you guys and just help people with what you know what I mean? Just stick to my mission. My mission is to teach people and educate them every day. And if I can do that, I can do what I love to do. I can get somewhere, right? And we can all have fun together. So that's my plan, man. Why use towards Florida and not Los Angeles? Because it's a 3-hour flight from my home, not 6 hours, and I can't stand being in a plane. Number 2 is because, shout out to Andy. Andy, I love you, man. God bless you, brother. Me and Andy did hang out. And Andy's one of the real people in the game. He kind of sticks to himself and does his thing. He's a chart guy like me, no BS. Just does his thing, hits the charts, does his thing day in and day out. You know? I don't need no friends, man. I just need lifers, bro. I watch Banter, but I never buy when they made Pump. Yeah, interesting. So Baked just got banged, huh? Back to $22 million market cap. Again, it's starting to make the rounded bottom, though. Could be a buy. You never know. And whatever happened to Gummy? Too many airdrops probably sent the thing to the ground, right? Yeah, look at that. Anyway. Big channels, big face, big percentage, big promise. People wrecked. Amen. It seems to be the case, right? We got to change that. We got to get big, Andy, and not change it. You know? Or do we got to stay under the radar? Need to get you back on the channel. I'll come back, man. Let me know. Life is awesome. I have 2 amazing properties here. Love the weather. Hey, man, how's all those taxes, man? But California's a beautiful state. Yeah, it's not about Crypto Banner. It's about the way meme coins gets launched. Yeah, it has nothing to do about Crypto Banner. Yeah, I didn't say anything about Crypto Banner. Liver, did you analyze ONDO? We did. It actually looks hot. It's actually the trade of the week right now. All right. Buy dog, go to the moon. You guys like your dog coin for sure. Crazy community into the dog. Great weather, just terrible. Yeah, exactly. 100%. I didn't want to say it, but you did. Bro, we love you. Always honest YouTube man that always honest and only YouTube man that knows the charts. I was watching the dumb guys. I mean, the run. You're funny. No, I don't call anyone names, man. We love them. Gummy got smoke, free tokens. Hey, man, all I need is mucho dinero, the digital nomad lifestyle. Don't stop, yeah. Runes are such a low McDonald. Oh, man. Baked has not even been released to the banner people yet. He delayed the airdrop to try and fix on Baked. People have got their Baked airdrop. Interesting. Sam, what did you say about spec? I don't know. I didn't say anything. Super chats. Jason, JASMY, and FAC. Let's take a look at Jason, which would be Jason Derulo, right? So look, we got the move out, and we kind of speculated and made this idea. That's bearish div, man. You're about to take the tumble down. 1 hour is going to come back to the 21-day moving average, and things are going to reset. Don't get too kind of caught up into the sauce. All right. And even if it does pump, so be it. But it's just so likely that we're going to have to revisit these 21-day moving averages. We're just too far away. You know, I'll use the 15-minute. Just likely that the 15-minute will come back to the 21 before we get another big move. But we could still get a really nice pump tonight once this flag resumes. All right. So I gave up on the smaller time frame, but it doesn't mean it's over just for now. But shout out to anyone. We just did a huge pump tonight. We got a short squeeze on the live stream. That was awesome. And we don't get that usually on a Sunday night. I mean, and it's been flat on the weekend. So we got some good volume, good pump, good movement. And I was able to call too. And if you watched me earlier this morning, I showed you exactly why I would be long. Yeah, mad respect for keeping it real. I lost faith in most crypto influencers. Amen. A lot of people have lost faith in crypto, man. But you know what? I'm here every single day. And I'm teaching you the education. Education is something you can always fall back on. And teaching people is something you can always fall back on, right? You can only shill and rug pull your community so many times over, right? But you can teach your community to infinity. And so I chose to do the teaching thing instead of the rug pull thing. Some people like to do it the other way, but they can only last for so long. I'm here until I'm 70 years old. I get longevity. They don't get that. And say when they chase the quick buck, they lost the ability to have longevity. I don't ever want to lose longevity for the quick buck. I understand what it means to be here for a long term. And I have a company, Crypto Lifer. I want my company to be here for a long time. I don't want my company to be a fly-by-night company. I want it to be one of the biggest educating companies in the world. You know, I want it to be the biggest, technical analyst educator in the entire world. That's my goal. That's my plan. And I'm sticking to it. All right. All right. So we're watching the 15-minute likely retest this key area at 63,000 and come back to the 21-day moving average. We love you long time. We love you long time. All right. Lifer, I just got scammed by week 6. Deposited Solana and BNB and the deposit didn't show up. And I got into week because of YouTube crypto influencer. See? I saw one guy promoting, how to do like arbitrage, and he's like, it's so easy, just make $1,000 a day, and he's like, just send it over to this exchange, and I'm like, that's probably a scam, and they take all your money. You know what I mean? And people will fall for it. Anytime the money's free, even if it was free, you don't want free money. Even if it was free, you don't want free money. It doesn't do anything. It's kind of like building a wall in a house that's just going to fall down anyway. Don't build that wall. Build the strong wall that's not going to fall down. Free money is pointless, so that anytime you get enticed by free money and then you get scammed, it's on you. It was on you. When I was a kid, I was in the Bronx once and I went to buy a camera, and there was this guy, I was like, it was going to be cheaper, the same camera on the street, and I bought it. When I got to my buddy's house, I opened up the box. The box was full of paper. There was nothing in it. He just knew how to weight it, so it felt like, and he scammed me. And it was way too good of a price, and I was in the streets, and I should have known. You see what I'm saying? I learned my lessons. That was in the Bronx. I was, 19 years old, 18 years old. I'd been in New York City like 2 months. I had no idea what I was going. Nothing like that had ever happened to me before. I never tried to buy something on the street before, and I got scammed. I got scammed so many times in New York City, man. I learned my lesson. You'll learn your lesson too. You know what I mean? So I didn't have much money at the time. He took my $250 cash, man. Left me high and dry on the streets. Subscribe. I'm going to learn a lot from this channel. Shout out to all the new people here on the channel. Thank you for being here. And please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Don't be a lame-o, like my daughter said. All right. It wasn't Rand's fault. Bay got sniped. Meme coins get sniped every day. They try to prevent. Rand will fix things. Yeah. I even have a dream of getting... Ooh. No. The Dirty Bronx, baby. Oh, yeah. Those parking tickets are real. Yo, they get you for so many parking tickets, it's out of control. Like, it just never stops. Dude, this 1 minute may go back. See, every time I give up on this 1 minute, it seems to want to come back with a vengeance. It seems to want to come back with a vengeance. Get me a little excited. So crazy. Just remember, though, that you are far away. I mean, it just keeps enticing me. That's the toughness of trading. Eventually, this will have to collapse, though. My future is so bright, can't even see it. Amen. Subscribe to the most consistent guy in crypto, guys. Shout out to Jay Doolin. Thank you. Be cool to see New York like a different planet for me. Amen. Keep it tight, Lifer. Keep him close. I know, right? I know. Now I do, bro. Now I do. Yeah. Same here. Shout out to Justin Cashmore in the house. Love you, brother. Thank you for being here with us every single day and being an awesome crypto lifer. Super chats, Jason, JASMY, and FAC. Funny, I put in Jason and JASMY comes up. I think Jason, oh yeah, Jason with Jason Derulo. It was consolidating nicely this weekend. I definitely didn't buy it. I just want to make that clear. When I buy something, I'll tell you, hey, I bought it, and it fell out of the pocket to the downside. Beautiful consolidation, and it just lost the trend line. Now, we delete it. Now you got to pull a Fibonacci. And again, it could be a meme that turns to zero. Like, only memes I buy are like base, bread on base. Things that have like a big following and on a new exchange. I mean, a new chain. But like, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about this again. I liked it because it was consolidating. I just liked the TA. I saw this. But once it lost that trend line, that's a wrap for me. Slow paper is better than no paper. Fast money don't last too long. You got to chase it. Amen. Thanks, man, for doing the live every day, learning every day. Suzanne, we love you. As long as you're getting it in, that's what I'm doing this. I'm doing this for the people that really care. I'm doing this for the people that really want to change their lives. I'm doing this for the people that really want to push themselves to the next limit. I don't have to be here every single day, but I am because I love it. Because I know you want to be here every single day, and together we can do something amazing. And I think that's awesome. And because of that, that's why I do what I do. That's why I does what I does. That's why I is what I is. Wow, love utility. Coins dependable and less stressful. Love this channel. It's legit. Shout out to Lucky Guy 13. You're a G. Chase Dees. We love you, brother. The people. I'm a part of that people. That people, yeah. The value, all we ripped through was 63.2. So you said 21 MA, 15 minute has confluence with that too. Yeah. I don't ever lose longevity for the quick buck. Samwise Price. Amen. I don't ever want to lose longevity for the quick dollar. Amen. Non-farm next week, coupled with bank holiday. Next couple weeks are going to be weird. Be careful. Let's take a look at the non-farm. Okay, Monday, we're going to have Germany CPI, which whatever's. But we have, PMI. We're going to have PMI. No, ISM, no. Yeah, okay. Nothing crazy on Monday, thank God. Right? We have Jolt's job openings. That's going to cause some frenzy at 10 a.m., right? Manufacturing PMI, core CPI flash estimate. That's Europe, though. So 9:30, the PMI might cause a little fluctuation in price action. Trade balance, FOMC minutes at 2 p.m. The minutes will come out. All right. There's just really a transcript of the meeting. Not a big deal. Unemployment rate comes out 8:30 a.m. on Friday. So Friday 8:30 is going to be. We definitely want to see that. You're going to see a volatility on Friday morning at 8:30. July 4th is where the market will be closed. It's a bank holiday, right? So, a lot of people just don't even look at the market this week at all. They take the entire week off. This is a week when I used to work really hard. I always took like this. I would be leaving New York City right now. No matter what they said, no matter what was happening at my job, I would tell them the second I get the job, I'd say, just want to let you know, from the 30th of this, I'm not going to be at work, because it was just a time, 2 weeks. I try to get 2 weeks, 10 days, as much as I could. And I spend it with my family. And I go home, see my mom and dad, and we'd all have a July 4th in Martha's Vineyard. And I did that for a long time. This would be a very different July 4th for me here in Florida. You know, it's weird how your parents die, traditions just, everything just gets ripped apart. And all those things you used to do, you don't do them anymore. You know what I'm saying? Kind of sad in a way, but it's okay. I'm in for new beginnings and new ideas, you know? So yeah, it definitely is going to throw off the market, right? And July 4th is definitely, the stock market's closed on July 4th, so no time off with 3 kids, bro. Amen. Cash all day. All-time high climbing above the 0.07 level. Dude, ATH is hot. Let's talk about ATH for a split second here. But this flag, look at the flag, just pumped hard up to 63.7 and then came back down. Wow, that was a nice scalp, Perino. Again, there's the bearish div now pointed out on the stochastics RSI as well. It's likely going to start collapsing to the downside. Remember, the bigger time frames have to revisit the 21-day moving average. Don't play yourself and get too caught up. Again, anything could happen, right? The smaller time frames could rip right now and make me wrong. The bigger time frames could dump and make me look right. I don't know what's going to happen, but I kept talking about this coin being hot. I kept saying this was a beautiful accumulation zone as it got tighter and tighter in this flat area. It just looked like bullish accumulation to me. And what it did and what it could provide to the markets as enterprise-grade GPUs is really what I want to see. Talking to Alex Becker recently, and not talking, but reading his tweet, talking to him, man. Reading his tweet, and he's saying, hey, this is, I've been working in this sector. I want to move it forward. We're all bottlenecked by enterprise-grade GPUs. We need that. Ethereum comes along, right? Gets above the 200 SMA on that 1 hour time frame. Actually, let's take a look at this here. So rising wedges break up parabolically. Look, you got this channel here, and you can see Ethereum. I kept DCing into this coin over and over again. Anytime it went lower, and it just didn't seem to want to lose 6 cents. And so it showed strength, and it tells me that it may continue. I want to see it stay above the 1 hour 200 MA, but that could be a big deal. And it really could make it as a catalyst. And next thing you know, you could see this thing. Where's my measured move? Somewhere at about 8 cents, and then continue. And then you're in at pretty early stages of one of the hottest coins in the game if this market starts to rally. So again, I'm in. I have a pretty big bag of it. You do whatever makes you happy. Right? So you can see it's in the assessment zone, but look, if I were to flip this right now, I got about 5 grand of it, right? And I just been slowly buying it between 6 and 7 cents. My grandmother's true American farm girl. As a little kid, I would sit with her and watch cowboys and Indians. I missed and love those days. It truly does leave with the individual. I know it was a mistake. I said $3 first, don't spec. He said, get out of here with that. Don't know what he's talking to me. Super chats, JASMY and FAC. Funny though, every time the 1 minute looks like it's gonna fail, it seems to want to hold his own. Very interesting what we're seeing here. It's gotta take a dumper, but it may not. Like, it's very interesting. It's like the short squeeze does not want to give it up. Wow. HOPPY repump. Yep. Trying to flip that 2 hour 200 SMA. That's what it's doing. It's really all about that 2 hour. It really is. And oh, look, it's above it now, but it's just kind of now it wants to, yeah, it's attempting to flip it. It's attempting to SR flip it. You got to remember that's in the back of your head when you're thinking of the long. And that's why the long may actually play out. You see? Because of that. because of that sauce. Well, it's hot in Florida, I'll tell you that. But I got used to it pretty fast. So it's not too bad. Could be way worse. I'm in Florida, man. It's beautiful today. The beach was windy. The sun goes behind a cloud. You get a little wet. You feel, I was cool. And it was 90 degrees. I was cool on the beach. You know. Yep. It's all responsibility as the man of our families to instill the traditions for future generations. Amen. The same as a father and a grandfather's did. We do. Yeah. We looked at ZEPH already. It is waking up. You're pretty spot on with that idea. Yeah. Hey, Sam, pray for my home in Barbados and its neighboring islands. Category hitting tonight. Could be Category 5. Okay. Is that Beryl? Isn't that Hurricane Beryl? Is that what was coming in? Wow, we're getting the pump now. Looks like we may start to kind of keep it going here. Stochastics want to move. Ooh, look at that. To the upside here for Bitcoin, you can see the perpetual just looks so nice on the black screen there, getting that pump. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. That thing is zooming. Making a night of it out of nowhere here. Getting a nice little move here. Now the bearish divergence gets stronger and stronger. You see that? Kind of in a way. Well, that's why I didn't leave the 1 minute alone, right? Where did you vacation as a kid with your parents and sister? Where are you living now? You're all together on vacation. Much love. I'm a crybaby also. No, I live in Florida. My sister came to visit me because I had my third child, and it's hard. Me and my wife never really had a lot of help, you know. We've raised all our kids together. Never had a babysitter. My mom was around, but I was in New York City, and then, you know, you're not official Floridian until you have a hurricane party. Amen. Well, I bought a house that's a generator, and the owner of the house said, you know, you're going to be popular in the neighborhood. He's like, why? He's like, well, you know what happens to a house with a generator, right? He goes, everyone wants to come over. And he laughed, you know. Bitcoin looks like this short squeeze is going to continue to flip, man. This thing looks like it ain't done. Looks like there's more coming for Bitcoin. It don't want to stop here. And we've been tracking it all night from this. If you got in this little flag, right? Continue. You're still up in gains. All right. Wow, look at it piercing the veil there. Now the 15-minute. So, hey, maybe we make an uptrending flag and then we catch up to the 21 this way, and then we continue to pump. I mean, that's a possibility now because it just seems so dang bullish it can't seem to stop. Somebody stop me, right? Look at that, dude. We're about to hit 63.8. And let's take a look at the liquidity. Just kind of shifted here. It's weird. They shifted the liquidity. They had so much more up there. But they moved it up, though. They shifted it. They took the liquidity from here and they shifted it up to 66,000. There's a chance they go for more. They go for more shorts. They see more liquidity above us here. Interesting. So we just got a shift in liquidity right now as we speak. I see the bearish div. I got out of the scalps right now because I feel like we have to come back to that 21. We live in Biloxi, Missouri. Yeah, forget about it. It's only $5. Yeah, Bitcoin approaching the 21 on the daily. I like it. I like it. Look, that's almost a bullish retest right there on the 1 minute. See, it's like coming down for the retest. Something's brewing here for Bitcoin. Like the sellers are done and the buyers are taking over. Those ETFs are going to come, and there's more ETFs and there's ETPs and there's stuff all over the place, man. Sammy is smoking. Watch out for the alligator named Gary G. He won't let XRP breathe. You're funny. Biloxi. Yeah, Biloxi. Out of Biloxi, kid. Out of Biloxi over here. How do you feel about that data when you consider the market as an auction? I don't know what he's saying. MACD about to flip bullish on the daily. Amen. Let's take a look at JASMY. And we gave you the pump for JASMY on that 3-day chart. Ever since, we're still in gains. Let's take a look at what happened on the bigger shot, right? So remember, the last time I talked about JASMY, we were going sideways right here. And I took the flag and I said I could see JASMY making a big move. And it did. And if you got in when we added to our coins here in the bearish times, and we're up now. Now we did, we flopped back down. But we're revisiting the previous high as support. And the 3 days just kind of doing its thing. Took another 15, 16 days to come back down. But JASMY's hot. And it showed that it can pump even when the rest of the market's not that hot. Which shows that it had its own kind of following and its own movement here. As long as that SR flips this key level, I see JASMY headed up to 5 cents. Looks like it can get there somewhere by August 4th. Maybe September. You never know. Don't quote me on it, But that's what the TA suggests could happen. Let's take a look at Zenali Zigcoin. Wow, had a huge pump. Never hit the stop loss, actually. You'd be in the gain right now if you did take that trade initially. It took days, though. So let's take a look at what happened. Made the dip, but then took a huge pump. Zig. Wow. It's pretty close to, that high that it made there. It's local all-time high. All-time high over there is bigger, but that's pretty interesting. Big pump for Zig. Look for Zig to hold 10 cents. Make some type of flag and then continue. Target looks 20 cents for Zig. This thing is hot. And I wouldn't be surprised if it continues 15 days from now, it's up even more and headed to 20 cents. All right. How do you read a market? How do you see an auction with buy and sells? Or what's your metaphoric or literally virtual market, if it makes any sense? I don't know what this dude's saying. BlackRock coming for Sol Spot ETF. Watch Sol hit $1,000. That's what I'm going for, man. I got 100K in it, Sol around $100. I'm looking to make a mil. I make a mil off Sol. Be pretty sweet, right? So when can we confirm the reversal? It happens in front of your face. You have to trade it step by step. It could be happening right now. Right now it's confirmed above the 200 SMA on the 1 minute, on the 1 hour. Now we look for the 2 hour. And we continue to look for confirmations as we move. It's one step at a time. Look, that did do it a bullish retest. Look, it bullishly retested the top of the channel here. That is what's called a bullish retest. Many times you will get a bounce here on a move like that. Okay, super chats, JASMY, and we looked at JASMY, DMTR, FAC, and Zig. Zig looks like it's just gonna rip. FAC, USDT, Flying Avocado Cat, really? I mean, it's pumping hard. I never heard about it, but look, ever since the bottom there, 15 cents, it's been ripping. Wow. I've never heard of it, but it did amazing. Wow, they just did a nasty liquidation wick for Bitcoin. It was like in a second. It was insanity what they just did. It was insanity. Bitcoin they just went blink. And they took it down a peg or two on that 1 minute. Look at that. Blang. Wow, that's so shady. They just liquidated everyone they could right there. So funny. They did a fake bullish retest and then just slumped the market. So we had the ascending triangle. We had the bullish retest. They faked it and then you're done, right? And now, remember, now we can get back to our 15-minute cycling back, right, to the 200. You can stop playing with these little time frames. But it's fun, you know what I mean? And every once in a while, you're going to catch a few things that no one else will. But the 15 has to come back to that 21. Congratulations, though, if you made some gains with us tonight. Thanks for playing. I know Frankie Hit Network is still out. I mean, yeah, a little bit. It's weird, too. It's up and down with me. I don't know. Yeah. I've always been a supporter, man. I just don't know if they support me, you know. So, did you taste the cookies I did in front of you guys? Yeah. Mobile moving up slowly and steadily, looking nice. I like to hear that. Good for you, my friend. I can't wait for BlackRock to come for that Soul Spot ETF. It'll be awesome. I'm from the UK. Been watching you for a while. Top content. May God bless you and your family to the max. Stay safe. Stay strong. We all love you. Thank you. God bless you, man. That's super nice of you to say. So this thing made a flag and continued to pump. Obviously, we'll try to make another flag before it pumps again. If Bitcoin continues to pump, it looks like the whole market is going to rip. This is flying avocado cat. But I don't know, man. Be careful. Looks like it may head back to a bean, though. All right. The best in the game. Barber Trader Joe, we love you. Chainlink ETF was leaked. Too, by Coinbase. I mean, that's going to be a big deal. And I'm in Chainlink heavy. My biggest play is really Chainlink and Solana. So if they blast, I'm going to make a lot of money. And that's what we're looking for in this market. So you take a look at Chainlink, and Chainlink just been kind of, I mean, that's kind of sad. It's in a descending triangle. It looks like it could dump. So Chainlink really has to pump. Shoulder, head, right shoulder, you know, and it could be a head and shoulder pattern. You don't want to see it ever lose $12 again. Chainlink has to bounce, get tight, and then eventually break on out of here. Once Chainlink breaks 1850 this time, I don't see it ever going back. So this could be the last chance to grab Chainlink somewhere between 13 and 15, 16 bucks, right? Crypto.com listing next week. Such a great stream tonight, can't lie. Shout out to Jamal Antonio. Thank you for being here. Tonight was a stream. You know, you never know what's going to happen on the streams. You just never know. We went all the way to 10:15 tonight. We kept pushing it to the limit. I can't believe we never cracked 1,000 people on the live, though. Let's go. Let's get 1,000 likes, 1,000 people on the live. But YouTube just, you know, we're not getting that Google love. Shout out to the $112 in chat revenue, though. May God bless all of you. Thank you so much. All right. Let's look at DMTR. Remember our baby back in the day, Dimitra. Man, this token took a beat down now, back a low cents. I'll look at it here on KuCoin when we first looked at it. That's where it has the most data. Dimitra. I mean, beautiful pump from 0.3 all the way to 24. It's an 8x, right? Remember, we got in here in the bear market and rode this thing all the way up there, and then we just kind of forgot about it. Then it made a massive run up again, and people were like, yo, I got in back then. Remember, they were up huge from the lows. And now you pull your Fibonacci from Impulse, and it's at that 786. I mean, that's where I would begin to accumulate. And previous support is resistance. Just exactly what you want to see. Again, I wouldn't touch it. I think there's other projects now. But some of you really like this coin. It could continue to pump. So I'd watch Dimitra. It's at the 786 in a falling wedge at the 200 SMA. You know, if you want to play it safe, you wait for it to break 1.515 and then retest. And target is basically 33. All right. Everybody, I'm out here for the night. It's been an amazing live. We pumped. We did it. 15-minute looks like it's going to make a flag here. You never know what's going to happen, man. Bitcoin's looking pretty interesting tonight. What do I see happening tonight? I wouldn't be surprised if it continues to pump to the upside. Watch that 2-hour 200 SMA. We want to really close the candle above it. Right now, we're getting a little bit of a rejection. We are overbought. I'd be looking for the 1 hour to come and revisit that 21. I'd be looking for the 15-minute to kind of cozy up to it, maybe sideways like I'm showing you here. So I'd watch your 15-minute and your 1 hour time frame. And if this 21 can come into price, we're going to continue to pump here further to the upside. All right, you can always kind of gander at your 1 minute. That was crazy what happened there. I feel like this is it. Let it break back inside the pattern. And if it does, then you can trade it like it never left. Otherwise, it's just that's a bearish retest of the bottom, and you're going to continue to dump down to the 21, back to 63,000, which would make sense, you know. And then look, this is a head and shoulder, right? And there you go. So that looks likely. And then you got bearish divergence. Looks like it's all coming together. And then the 21 and the 200 are too far apart. You got a gap with the VRVP. Watch, just go right up. You know what I mean? Sunday night, Monday morning, you never know. But it is likely we're getting that pullback. And so we're going to watch that 15-minute in the 200 and the 21, I mean. And that's it. So that's kind of how you would play BTC right now. Everyone, I love you. I'll be back tomorrow morning. You better hype up the stream. I want to see 1,500 to 1,700, 1,800 people on the stream tomorrow morning. We're going to blast it up to our all-time highs on the Monday morning, baby. We're going to give gratitude. We're going to give love. And we're going to bang on them. Let's take a look at Kaspa before we get on out of here. One last thing we got to look at. And still basically attempting to hold these all-time highs. Let's take a look here on the daily for Kaspa. Delete everything. Look at it fresh again. You know, I saw this. I always see kind of what no one else sees. I used to never see it like this either. You even try to say it broke out already, but we could put them both. And it may have to come back down and revisit 15. You see? You have some support here. You have some support here. So I wouldn't be surprised if Kaspa, but it may not. Like, you know. But to me, just a little pullback, some consolidation, and then we're gone. And Kaspa has a bigger leg here. And that's going to take us into like September, October, November. And send Kaspa to 36 cents. Well, we will then 36x our money. Our bags will be $250,000, $300,000. You know, it'll start getting pretty serious for our Kaspa bags. All right. That's what I see happening to Kaspa. A monumental move here. And a bit of a big move up to 36 cents. But again, anything is possible. But that's my Kaspa projection. We should take this out and put it, if we can. I'll do it again, I guess. But we should definitely make this a sidechain video. Back to Kaspa wallet. I was still unable to mint. Right? 0.2 Kaspa. Maybe I got something there. I think I got something. I wanted to deploy Nacho. I put the highest. Network response was not okay. See that? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I spent a little bit of money, $2 somehow. I got 0.02. I don't know why I have 0.2 CAS there now. I don't know what's going on. Well, yeah, I never got the Nacho. Nah, the fix is coming tomorrow. Coming tonight for Casware. Yeah, thank you. They'll figure it out. We looked at FAC already. All right. I had you guys. I wanted you guys up to date. I did my live stream in the morning, and a half an hour before Kaspa came out. All right. Kaspa hit $3 in explosive bull run. Expert predicts a 22,350% surge in the dynamic landscape of cryptocurrency market. Kaspa has emerged as a strong contender in the altcoin race, demonstrating notable growth and breaking through the 11-cent barrier the past 24 hours. What? How long did they write this? February 7th? Get out. But some people say it could go all the way to $3. I mean, that's crazy, right? I'm with it. I believe it. I'm invested in it. And last thing someone asked about was SPEC. Is that on the NASDAQ? All the way to the ground, man. I don't know. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Someone asked about Spectra. We also looked at that already. Is that what they wanted? We looked at this already. Yeah. Or is it the Spectrum Network? I don't know. They weren't specific. Everyone said Maxi Kaspa on draws under maintenance. Yeah, that's why you're supposed to get it on your one key touch a long time ago. You weren't supposed to have your Kaspa on the exchange. That way you could send it wherever you want. Don't play yourself. Stop waiting and being lazy. I'm sorry if I'm being rude, but I'm telling you, put your stuff on a hardware wallet, please. I don't want to see people losing their gains because they left it on an exchange. All right. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow for another beautiful, beautiful week. We're going to start fresh and go at it like we do every single Monday. And I don't know how we do it, but we did. We got through a baby last week. We can go through anything. We got through a baby birth last week somehow. Hospital and everything. Didn't miss a stream. Somehow my wife always birthed these babies so I don't miss a stream. She loves to birth the baby around my stream. She does it every time. She never makes sure. We have birthed 2 babies while I've live streamed, and I've never missed a stream. It's insane. I've lost my parents died, and I've birthed 2 kids, and I've never missed a stream, man. You gotta love it. I love you all. I appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna be doing it like we do every single day, probably making some gains. The market looks like it's cooking, and things are better than they were a couple days ago. So we'll take it one day at a time, one step at a time, one candle at a time. On that 1 minute, on that 5 second, on that 1 second. I love you. I appreciate you. I'll see you all tomorrow. Stay blessed. Stay amazing. And be grateful for everything in your life. Today was a great day. So many beautiful things happened. I have so many things to be grateful for. The health of my kids, hanging out with my sister. My wife seems better. The baby seems better. Everything seems to be good. Last night was a tough night. Hopefully tonight is better. So I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. And thank you so much for being here. So much gratitude for your time. Your most precious asset, and you shared it with me. Thank you.
Yeah.